Coach, that's a really good team, and you did make some runs against them. You have to like the fight that your team had. Even when they responded, you guys never quit fighting.
I agree with that. I thought we did a better job of taking care of the basketball in the second half, just trying to give ourselves some opportunities. There's no doubt they've got a great sideline break, one dribble and go with an All-American on the receiving end. So, you know, you're right. I am proud of the way we battled. I think that throughout the season we've shown signs of being a really good basketball team, and I think it's just trying to, with this young team, you know, 3 freshmen playing a lot of minutes, Janae with an injury, just, you know, there's a number of things, but when it all comes together, I think it could be pretty special.
Even in victories, you have sometimes said, we looked like we didn't know each other out there. Today, you looked like you knew each other out there.
No, I did feel like we knew each other today. I just think that, you know, physically, we were outmatched in a couple of positions. So, but without question, I thought we shared the ball well. I thought we were trying to execute the game plan and really attack the basket, take care of the basketball, attack the basket, and, you know, try to get them in, you know, to guard us one-on-one to the rim. I thought we did that at times and looked pretty good at it. So we can build on that.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you for Grand Valley on Thursday.
Okay, sounds good.
Sean.
Great stuff, Joe. Always appreciate it. We will come back and wrap this one up. Take a look at the final numbers, give you the highlights as well. Final score, Ashland knocks off Wayne State by a score of 84-65. Welcome back into the Mathai Center. Final score here. Ashland comes away with an 84-58 victory. Rod, you can see why they are the best team in the GLIAC, one of the best teams in the nation. So many contributors. Not only do you have the defending player of the year, but boy, there are some tremendous pieces on that team as well. And as we take a look at the highlights in just a moment, Rod, I think fans out there are going to see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we said it was going to be a tall task, and Wayne State was going to have to play one of their better games of the year on both ends of the court. And Ashland just started out, I think it was a 9-0 run to start the game. And then Jody Johnson got going. Jody Johnson, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and just all over the court on both ends. And Sarah Loomis got going. Loomis, their center, as it were, at 6'2", but 3 of 4 from 3. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. Those are all-American type numbers.
Now, as we move ahead to the second quarter, the Warriors started to chip into that lead a little bit, Rod.
Yeah, Nastasia Chambers started to get going. She was good for the Warriors today. 15, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Stassi did a little bit of everything. That's one of the assists to India Hawkins. But Ashland will just make you work on the defensive end, and you see how Wayne State had to scramble there. That's Maddie Dack, and she had 10 for Ashland. We got to the second half, and Wayne State looked like they might get back into this game. You get that 3 there from Janae, who had 10 points and 9 rebounds, but the injury started to take a hold. Janae going ahead here to Hawkins. Hawkins dishes off to Stasi. The transition worked, but it's just what do you do? You got to maintain that same level of drive and focus for the entire game, and it's harder for freshmen to do that. Kate Sherwood there, Stasi kicking out to Alex Mattis, but there just wasn't enough firepower there. Wayne State just can't keep up with a team that scores as easily as Ashland does. Oh, and Renee Stemper, there's 10, another 3. They were 8 of 22 from 3, and that's an off game for them. They usually shoot about 40% from beyond the arc. Stempered out again to Johnson. I mean, just what do? You can defend a couple of them, and those two combined for 50 of those points, but they had enough contributions off that bench with 9 points to be able to keep them in it.
Well, a dominant effort by Ashland, number 5 in the nation, a team that has been to the Division II championship game 2 years in a row, looking to make it 3 years in a row. And Rod, you know, this is a young Warrior team. There's some pieces that are going to get better even before the end of the season. They have to regroup and look ahead to Grand Valley State.
Yeah, and this is a tough week, but you have to take some small victories from this game against Ashland that You were right there in the first half. You were within single digits. You just have to play with a consistent level on that defensive end to be able to close out a game like this.
Well, that'll do it for us. Game 1 of our doubleheader. We've got the men coming up next. But first, thanks to the best crew in the business, the CN900 crew, Joe Amerson, my broadcast partner, Rod Beard. My name is Sean Maligian. Most importantly, thanking you most of all for joining us wherever you may be. Go anywhere. We've got men's hoop next. Eagles, Warriors, right here on CN900. Good afternoon, everybody.